Good morning, everyone. I'm Cheryl Rosovsky, the owner of SoulfulInteriors.com, and I want to welcome you back to, or here for the first time, to Soulful Self-Love Sunday. And today we're going to talk about the gift of receiving. And it's actually a really important subject. It's something I don't think most of us think about when we talk about giving and receiving, because normally we think of the gift in giving. We think that being in service is our greatest gift. And yet, what we don't always realize or are aware of is the importance of the opposite, the beauty and the gift of receiving. Because in order to be giving, there needs to be someone who's receiving the gift. And I don't know if any of you have had this experience where you've been so excited, you're givers and you love to give gifts, and and you've given the gift a gift, whatever that is. It might be an item, it might be an experience, it might be even just words of appreciation. And you've given a gift to someone and they felt uncomfortable and they didn't know how to really receive the gift. And then you felt uncomfortable in return, and then it becomes a bit awkward. So what I want to talk about today is how the importance of receiving is an equal gift to the importance of giving. I was having this amazing conversation with one of my friends recently, and we were talking about how, for me exactly, someone who lives with a mental health challenge, I'm very open about that. Although I'm a high-functioning woman, I do have moments where I do get down, and I guess like anyone else, they're not necessarily chronically down. In the past they would have been, but now they're not. Things are going really well. And having said that, there are times when I tend to isolate myself, when I'm feeling alone and I just don't want to reach out. And so we talked about that, and my friend was like, well, you can always reach out to me. And I was talking about the fact that sometimes we feel like our friends, it's not that they don't understand. Those of them who are not living with a mental health challenge don't really understand, and they can be compassionate, but they have their lives. Whether you have a job, whether you have a husband or a boyfriend or a girlfriend, or whether you have kids, or whether you're going to the gym, or you have older adult parents like myself who you're helping to take care of. So most people that I know have busy and full lives. And so when I'm not doing so well, I don't always feel comfortable reaching out, because I feel like I'm a burden on those people and that they don't want to hear about what I'm going through, even if it's something minimal. Like I've told you guys about some of the things that recently that I've been sort of managing with dating, which isn't always easy, and I'm really being transparent on these live videos. And so, sometimes I just don't want to bother people about how I'm feeling about, once again, letting go of this person in my life, and I let them back into my life, etc., etc., and just feeling sort of even embarrassed about having challenges that way, or just feeling down, like overwhelmed with work. I love what I do. It's my passion. It's my joy. It is the greatest gift that, one of the greatest gifts that I've been given is to share everything that I have where I work. And it's a true blessing. And at times I'm just overwhelmed and exhausted. And I wanted someone to talk to, but yet I don't at the same time. I don't want to be a burden. And so that friend was sharing with me, recently they had someone reach out to them who had some challenges in a relationship with their boyfriend, and reached out and said, listen, I really need to talk to you. And that other person hadn't been doing really well themselves. They were having some challenges themselves, and they said, wow, what an amazing gift it was for me to be able to hold space and listen and be there for my friend. So, metaphorically taking me off the ledge, so to speak. Like you're not doing well, you're feeling down, and that can be in, a variety of myriad of ways in which, oh my God, my phone is ringing. I don't know why my phone is ringing. Okay, my phone never rings. Okay, we're just gonna, hold on. Okay, that's really weird. I thought that was an emergency of sorts because that's my landline, which no one has and no one uses and no one knows. So other than the doorman downstairs, so I thought it was important. Sorry. So going back to what I was saying is that you can be feeling blue in whatever shape form that takes in your life, and then all of a sudden someone is asking you to be there for them. Someone is asking you to step up to the challenge, rise to the occasion, and it gives you an opportunity to give back. So now, even though previously you were feeling like you needed help possibly, this person unknowingly has given you a blessing, an opportunity to stand in your power and be able to be there for them. And so that is a huge gift that that person didn't even know that they were giving. They didn't even realize. And so, what I'm talking about today is, to me, ginormous in terms of understanding how to be a good receiver. So recently, and this is a little bit off topic, not off topic, but a little bit separate. I was at the club that I go to with a friend of mine. We had a beautiful meal. The service was under par. And I didn't, it was breakfast. It was on vacation this week, and we decided to go Thursday morning to work out and then have lunch. And so I ordered a beautiful omelet, supposed to come with toast, and it was a hot, hot day. Thankfully, we've been enjoying some good weather here. And I asked for water, basic water, and it never came. So in the hour or hour and a half that we were there, I never got the toast and I never got the water, despite asking for it several times. So at the end, we went to the server and we just said, I just want you to know that I never got the toast and I never got the water despite asking for it. And he's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. We're going to give you this meal for free. And my first reaction was like, no, we'll pay for it. I just wanted you to know, but we'll pay for it. And he's like, no. This is not a problem. It's, your meal's on us. That should never have happened. And even the second time I was like, no, I'll pay for it. And then finally I was like, ding, 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 ding. Okay, just receive this gift. This person is give that person the gift of giving, by receiving. So for me, it's my gift to be able to receive something for acknowledgement of poor service and being able to receive that gift, and also give him the gift of being able to give with authority and power, and saying that, hey, like I'm acting in a managerial way. I'm making a decision. I want to give you the best service possible. I apologize for our poor service today, and I want to acknowledge and recognize you as an important client here. And so we're going to give you a gift. And so it took me time, like afterwards, to say, like, wow, I'm going to step into receiving, because the gift of receiving is for me, but it's also for that person in giving. So in order to have, giving and receiving to function properly, you need both people to stand in your roles. So here's another example. So I'm just going to talk a little bit about the work that I do that I don't really talk about here. My purpose on these Sunday Soulful Self-Love Sundays is to really share facets of self-love as I'm learning about them, as I'm learning to love myself, as I deal with self-judgment a lot of the time, and I'm constantly course correcting and learning to love myself and appreciate myself and be confident in everything that I have to offer. And it's not always easy. So my intention is always to just share with you and not to sell anything. But I want to share something important, and I want to share something that happened this week that was amazing. I had a meeting with a client. I do some private work. So if you don't know, you can go to my website, soulfulinteriors.com, and you can look under services. So one of the things that I do is energetic business blueprint. And that is for entrepreneurs and business owners who are in business, who might be overwhelmed with their business, who are looking for direction, looking for clarity, looking to gain confidence in the future steps that they need to take to develop and take their business to the next level, so to speak. And you could be stuck, you could be uncertain, or you could be in a flow, but you just need to reinsert some energy into your business. So this is just one facet of the work I do. It's something that has taken off recently, and it's really powerful. And I had this experience with this client, which was transformational for her. And she shared an incredible post, and I've shared that. And it was just, I guess for me, because I don't share like, I mean, I do, but selectively when I feel aligned to share. I really believe in offering what I do and not selling what I do. I just feel that doesn't stick. It doesn't feel good to me. It's just something that I want to share. And so for me, it was like to be able to stand in the power of the transformation that she had and know that I was a part of facilitating and holding space for that was huge. To be able to receive a compliment that she said that I was one of the best coaches that she had ever worked with in 10 plus years of receiving coaching business. And so I actually, want to open this to you and let you know that I am going to do some, and this sort of, the work that I do for the Energetic Business Blueprint will take you into the future of your business 5 years from now and help you see where your success is, what your direction is, and help. We'll look at the blueprint of where you are now. We'll look at the blueprint of the visualization of where you are in 5 years from now, and sort of take you energetically from A to B and help you learn to what you're, get into alignment with your vision and how to get there. And so now what I'm feeling called to do today, this is, truly inspired, is I'm going to be raising my prices in July. And because this client was like, what do you, I know what I paid, that's insane. So I was like, I'm going to step into my power and raise my prices and step into my worth and know the value of what I offer. And so for today, before I really do raise the prices much higher, I want to offer something special to those of you who've been, maybe it's the first time you're here, maybe you've been watching, consistently for the past 3 months or however many months. I've been doing this for a while. 4 or 5 months that I've been consistently sharing with you, and you find value in what I offer. So what I'm offering you today is to take, if you're interested, if you're an entrepreneur, or even if you want to do some energy healing work. So that's the foundation of the work that I do. Is called The Journey, and you can look up thejourney.com and we can do some deep dive journey work. Or if you're an entrepreneur and you feel like this is something that can take your business to the next level, I want to offer that to you. And just for the people that are watching the Soulful Self-Love Sunday, I want to offer something special. So if you jump in and do take this offer, I want to offer you 2 sessions. So I'm going to offer, normally I offer a 90-minute session, which is a deep dive investment, and then a follow-up, just to see how you're doing, to see the transformation, to see, if we're on course, just to tweak things if needed. And so what I'm going to do today only is, if you take action, because I really want to value people who take, inspired action, is to offer you 2 sessions. And that is a one-time offer. And so I will switch up my cart so that when you book the session, afterwards I will give you a follow-up session free of charge. And that'll include another deep dive. So we'll do 2 deep dives, and you can schedule them the way you wish. I really want to take this work deeper and further, instead of just offering one-off sessions, which is mostly what I've been doing for the past 4 or 5 months. I want to offer this a deeper dive into emotionally, like what's blocking you, whether it's in your business, whether it's in your relationships, and look at the core. I mean, for me, self-love is the core. It's the foundation, so that when you love yourself, everything in the exterior starts to reflect that in the most positive, healthy ways. And so in order to support, whether it's your relationships, or if it's your business, we do some emotional work as well, because I think that is part of the foundation. So I'm going to love you and leave you, and I'm going to leave you with that offering. And if it resonates, jump on and, leave me a comment below to share what you think about the gift of receiving and giving and receiving. Like, my gift is holding space. That's something that I want to share with you. I am very good at it. I'm very confident in my ability to intuitively guide you to where you need to go to shift and transform your life and your business to the way you want it to be. And if you want to go on that journey with me, I welcome you with open arms. I love you.